Okay, welcome back. I'm sorry guys, I was so excited to do this project. I started it already without you guys. I do apologize, but I had to start this project. This is going to be a really epic. What am I doing? Well, I'm in the end, and you know what that is? It's a little bit different than what you normally see, but yes, indeed, this will be the Ender 3.0. So what I'm doing here, I came up with an idea how to do something cool with a new snapshot. Unfortunately, somebody else came up with a better way of doing it than I did again. People always keep on beating me to the ideas, but that's okay because the way I was going to do it, I was having problems anyways. Basically, mobs were getting stuck in the minecarts. You're going to see how I'm doing this with minecarts. They kept on getting stuck with the inside the minecarts, and the minecarts would then stop and then not move anymore. And I realized that his system, I discovered after doing some research, I was like, oh, he's got one already. And it's all on a hill. So I was like, oh, well, that makes sense, right? Because then the mobs will just go straight down, and the weight, the gravity, and so forth and so on. Anyways, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're making ourselves a Ender 3.0 pistonless. No, okay, not really, because there are pistons up there, but there's only like 25% as many pistons, but we make up for that with the rails because I'm using almost exclusively powered rails, and then of course an activator rail, and of course some detector rails. So yeah, that's how that's gonna work. Cool. so so I'm doing right now is I'm hooking up the main shut off line that will turn off the entire system. I'll make sure I'm holding down shaky. You see I have water down there so I could fall into the water. I always recommend that you put water down below you in situations like this. And only bring the blocks and materials that you can afford to lose. Nothing in here I can't replace fairly easily. I mean, I probably shouldn't have brought nearly as much redstone, but that's okay. Um, it was necessary for some of this. Um, I don't like the use of... Ooh, am I off? Don't tell me I'm off. Oh, I'm not off. I mean, if I'm off, I can make it go over, but I don't want to be off. Yeah, I'm off. Alright. It's gonna be scary. Yep. So, that's okay. Easy fix. We simply put that torch there and then that block there. I'm gonna put that there as a reminder that when I get to this block. Okay. And then we continue up the way. So just a slight inconvenience, not a big deal. Just a minor inconvenience. Ooh, just like that's a minor inconvenience. I did not expect that either. Okay, so we're going to do something like this. Again, mark that. Hmm. Hmm. Well. And that will activate the main rails. Now, I'm having issues, and I think Mojang changed something because these guys are spawning on lower half slabs. Yep, they are spawning on lower half slabs. So I might have to go with the original design. I was going to do just a straight up both side arced. Um, but because I don't see why. There we go. He needed the booster rail boosting system here, since I can just power all my rails at all times. There's no real reason to worry about it. So I was gonna do that, but it seems like either they're spawning on top of rail, which is possible. As far as I know, they can spawn on top of rails. In which case, I will need to find a solution to that problem. I didn't bring any minecarts with me, so I'm kind of screwed. I do have a sword. Oh no, you're supposed to fall to your death. Oh, you bastard. Well, there we go. Boom. Okay. A die, mofo, die. So, one hit kill. Also turns on the rails. Instant death turns off the rails. So, we're going to need to find a separate switch mechanism. Well, not necessarily a separate so much as an alternative. One, because in addition to my other problem, which I cannot fix at the moment, okay. So, back on in. Do I scare you? So, it's looking pretty good all in all. I spent probably a better part of only an hour on this project so far. So, it's not that bad. Ooh. No. I need to put up a fence post or something. Another good reason to have water on you. And not on you, but actually to use the water. Because as much as all this is replaceable, I lost my sword, looks like. You should not have to worry about replacing it, basically. It should not be a situation where you actually have to think, oh, I had to replace my items. Looks like I have no sword now, so. There we go. I'll just do that, I guess. Oh, that's awkward. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm an idiot. So apparently I put the lever on the wrong level. It goes down here. boom. Now, of course, I'm going to remove the water when I'm done because I'm not going to need the water when I'm done. And this is already spaced. I'm hoping to be up for one hit kills and down for drops because sometimes I just want to get the magic orbs. So um, so the guy who came up with this idea was less data less. Um, he has a really great video on this. Mine is slightly different, but not by a whole lot. It's mostly the same. Um, but we're going to be doing a lot of this work in the next couple of days. This is my next major project because I need the XP. Since I started using the Iron Golem farm, I have had very... I must have ran out of andesite when I was up here. Did I really run out of andesite? I must have because I'm using a lot of slabs on a lot of things. What was I going to say? Yeah, this is my next major project. I need the XP because since I started using Iron Golem farm, I really haven't been mining a lot. And mining was my only source for real XP. That and of course the mob spawner that I found, but it doesn't produce fast. And then of course the cow farm. Gives actually, I mean the cow farm. Don't laugh. There's a lot of cows in that mofo. Each time I do a feeding, I get about 8 levels of experience. That's not a whole lot, but I'll tell you what, it's a fair amount when it comes to XP. And then I go out and I do a little mining and I get my extra XP from mining, and I'd be able to cap off with the mob farm. I mean, not mob farm, but the mob spawner I found. So it's pretty simple. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut here, and I'm gonna do some work on this wall. But I wanted to show you guys what was going on and what I was working on. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the first one set up. I put down the redstone blocks that are gonna be powering this half of the rail system. And from here, I just have to, kind of. Oh, damn it. I think I'm gonna have to go back to my base and get some more andesite and maybe some more of that as well. Oh, that's never good. But since I did that, mobs have been spawning like crazy. Crazy, I tell ya. I have a lot of minecarts back at my base as well. Yes, they are not at the present time dropping. And that one dropped. I decided to put that facing upward to see if that would improve it. Perhaps it did not improve it. Oh, I would hate to have to do it. Okay, so that's gonna have to work. In which case I can bring that down. Let me see what I can do. see what I can do over here. So what I'm going to have to essentially do, ooh, that was close, is lower all that by 1. Does that work from above? It does. But no, it needs to be below, because if it's not, below, then, nope. Oh, I have an extra bucket. Good. That would have totally sucked. Okay. Yeah, that would have totally sucked if I lost my bucket. I mean, I would have been so not happy. I would have been like, no. And just, yeah. Okay. Now can I power it like this? Does that still work? It does. Cool. So that's what I'm going to do with all these now. In the meantime, I need to go back to my base to get some more andesite. I need to keep like a chest of them nearby. For the moment, I don't mind going back and forth too much. I mean, I anticipate dying here several times, because that's just part of this contraption building, is that you're going to die doing it. So, that's that. I will be right back with more supplies. Okay, so, kind of getting back to this now. So, excuse my voice. Whew, man. Um, so far, I can't really tell if I changed it and if it's working or not, but we'll still see when I get more of the minecarts, and then we will figure out what to do about that if it's not working. um, I hope it's nothing that's terribly difficult to change. Also, it's getting stuck like that periodically. I don't know why that is. I mean, I should have enough momentum. But every so often it does get stuck, so yeah, I guess it is what it is. And we shall just deal with it in the meantime. So here we go. I'm just getting back to building, and I'll be back to you when I get all these put up. Okay, well, it's actually been quite a while. Unfortunately, I had to rebuild the entire dang thing from scratch almost. So let's take a look. Unfortunately, the Endermen are not very happy with me right now. They're getting ready to get their revenge. Just like, just like that. Yeah, I keep on dying. I keep on dying because these guys are just brutal. They are aggro, even if I don't look at them. I think Mojang is either changing their code. Ooh. Ooh. But it's all more or less functional and working. I had a few bugs to figure out. Um, yeah, I had some technical difficulties. Only found out that the technical difficulties were my difficulties. Um, Essentially, what was happening was that the image was being pushed down, and I found out the reason why I needed glass. I actually needed glass. Without the glass blocks, it wasn't working. I thought I could do without them, but I was wrong. So live and learn. Oh man, none of my armor, none of my sword's gone, my pick is gone. Oh my god, I died like 3 times. Oh well, and died another time. But anywho, there it is. I definitely need to get some armor and stop glitching out. I also need to probably establish a base there. I need to reorganize my existing base there. Maybe a better walking platform, because it makes me nervous. And I can probably double this whole thing up. I don't know why my voice is so harsh. Other than today, when I wasn't recording, my voice is just perfect. I was even singing and had no problem. But as soon as I start recording, my voice gets really bad. But these guys are one punch. Only problem I need to fix. See, this guy is coming out aggro. Getting decent experience. I was at level 15 within like 5 minutes. So I figured 10 minutes and I'd be at level 30. Actually, probably. Jeez, these guys are like hot on my ass. I need to figure a way to get in and out that they can't infiltrate. I know the way of doing it. I just don't remember how. I also need to finish building this thing up. And I may or may not keep it this way. I might go through the other method. I'm not sure. Like, I'm getting pretty decent spawn. They're spawning about as fast as I can kill them, so. And, I mean, oh yeah, I died recently over here, didn't I? And so, yeah. Right now they can get off. I'm not seeing any endermites, so they're not teleporting. That's a good thing. I guess I'll put this ring back and then take off this ring. And that will allow me to kill them from the feet. So I'll be able to basically do that. Man, this was a tough build. I mean, it took me 3 hours since I last recorded. Ooh, big storm outside. Um, yeah, wow. Sounds like a fan just got turned on, but no, it's raining out there. So you can see I'm already level 10 again. It's pretty easy to do. I mean, it's one of my favorite mob farms because it's really easy. And because you get ender pearls for it. Here we go. But so that's the end. That's the ender. I guess that was 1.0. I had to use a bit of glowstone in there. I never showed you what the other side of this dungeon looks like. It's quite horrific. I lit it up, but this was like, oh man, he despawned. There was a villager in there. Oh, my villager despawned. I was gonna name him and everything. Oh well. Oh, I'm tired. Let's head back to base. Ooh. Oh man. I'm having a hard time getting it. That's one thing I hate about this. Well, I can just do this. There we go. That's always a quick and easy way of doing it. Because I respawn. Well, should be. There we go. Right next to my base. Okay, guys. Well, I do apologize that I didn't show you the actual building process. It was a tough and annoying and frustrating process. I had to rebuild it several times to try to get it to work, and it took a lot of my patience, a lot of frustration out of me. I lost some good gear, I lost some crappy gear. Um, I'm naked, so but ultimately, well worth it. Ender is a great experience, good for Ender pearls, which is a good way to travel, and I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please leave a rating, a thumb up, share, favorite, comment. Let me know what you think. And have a good day. Bada bing, bada boom.